All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. America is frivolous or fiscally irresponsible. See, we talk about us as black people sometimes just being dumb with money. I gotta say, that is absolutely true. I was talking to somebody today. Like, I know a lot of people who got nice cars and no house. It's not cool. I know a lot of people who got nice clothes, not so nice apartment. That's not cool. Like, I know a lot of people who will wear thousands of dollars of stuff on their body at one particular time and don't have thousands of dollars in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Not cool. So, but I come to talk about where this mentality comes from. The United States of America. This country is notorious for blowing money. How can you call yourself the richest nation in the world and owe people money? Got the biggest army in the world. Well, take that back. Don't have the biggest army, biggest navy. Spend the most money on the military. Buy the most toys. Let's buy the most toys of destruction. But owe somebody money. We so frivolous. We still think we need to go out as a country and help everybody in the world. Help them all while we owe somebody money. Now I don't know about you, but and it's a lot of white people that are in debt too, and it cracks me up because there's really no way to say this, but to have a 400-year head start and all the things that the government has done, and all the advantages that are built in for white Americans and Americans who quote unquote immigrants, and for this country to still owe people money, it's ridiculous. But we have that kind of culture where you can make $100 million and have nothing to show for it. People are like, man, they went broke, and you trying to figure out, wrap your head around it, like how the fuck you can have $50 million and go broke. I'll never forget this. I was watching a show, like one of them 60-minute specials, when young athletes, get big contracts. And this one dude was a football player. He's either a football player or basketball player, but he was a married guy. And and his wife or fiance was on the show, and she was like, well, and the guy said, well, how could you go broke? And it wasn't the guy who earned the money, but his woman just flat out said, $12 million isn't a lot of money. And I'm just sitting there like, what? 12? Okay. Oh, I remember watching they had the Dr. Phil episode with Terrell Owens and one of his children's mothers. He's like, I gave you like $1 million in like 4 or 5 years, and then she said, well, if I could have talked to plenty of guys who made more money than you, and I'm like, that dude made like damn near $80 million. Like who? Well, if that's the case, why are you on this show complaining about money? You know, I see a lot of people who I see middle class people who do this all the time. They get a house, and they want to get a bigger house, they want to get a bigger house, they don't want to change this and that and this and that, and they want to get another car. And the problem is they never pay off shit. Like, how could you be living 60, 70, 80 years, and you never really truly owned anything. Like you pay off a car, and then when that one's paid off, you trade it in to get another car, or you lease a car, and then when that lease goes up, you get another car, and you lease another car. Right? So you built your lifestyle around paying people. I don't understand that. You get a house, you get a mortgage, you get 15 years in it, and you say, I want a big old house. Pay your fucking house off and expand the house. Instead of getting a brand new mortgage. Like, what? And then you see people, oh, I need a new kitchen. I need a new this. I need a new, because let the shit you got wear out first before you need new stuff. You understand what I'm saying? If you're going to upgrade something, upgrade it to make sure, because you know it'll last longer. Make sure you get some bang out of your buck. Just want new stuff because it looks so nice. Like, you notice how we a frivolous nation, because you notice how you can go to, people want to go to a certain restaurant, but they don't care about the food. Like, oh, it looks so nice. Look at the paint on the walls. Oh, they got pictures. Oh, they got pictures. Oh, they got nice drinks. It's a restaurant. The food's shitty and overpriced, but you want to come here because they got nice paint on the walls, pictures, and drinks. You know, but I'm saying that because at the end of the day, if we as a nation are gonna do anything, we're gonna have to learn how to balance a checkbook. And right now, I don't think 90. I'm gonna stop at 90, even though I think that's a bad way to stop. 90. I just say the majority of Americans don't know how to balance a checkbook, and that's not a good look. Peace.